Okay, I wasn't expecting the last episode to get so fucking detailed, though. Even the technical specifications.
There was a lot.
There was a lot.
A lot going on there.
Let's see. You have no new notifications or reminders. Happy New Year! May all your wishes come true in the new bountiful year, filled with health and joy. Happy New Year. That's nice.
Thank you. I'll leave the closet open in case you want to hide from the noise.
Thanks.
Okay, what do we got? Oh, there's nothing new, it looks like. Oh, it's down for maintenance. Sorry for the inconvenience. Did we get anything new on the Kiramiki blog? I feel like something happened.
Can we get something from the shop?
Sure. What
Did
do you
we
want to
read
get
the
from shop?
Valhalla one? Kiramiki's blog for Valhalla?
I don't know. Did we read this, guys?
I think so. I don't know.
I don't remember it, but I don't remember a lot.
Why don't you read it anyway, just in case?
Reading it anyway, just in case. Valhalla by Miki. The name sounds silly, but and a bit hard to pronounce. Good thing it's actually called Valhalla. The funny numbers and letters are just a code. Anyway, I visited this cute and small bar downtown twice after getting lost for a bit. I think the area was called Neon District. At first, it was a bit scary because I forgot my way back. But once I got in there, I felt really safe and at home. The bartenders are a bunch of sweethearts, and the boss was such a class act. I even took a photo of her and sent a video to her little sister. I look forward to visiting again. Their drinks are very tasty, even though they aren't made from real alcohol.
True.
They're not made with real alcohol.
I mean, I think the whole thing's meant to be synthetic. One of the hallmarks of cyberpunk is that the food is all like inauthentic and cheap. What is it that you're looking for, Sid?
I had a thing I was gonna say.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. I ran right over you.
You did.
I am just a force to be reckoned with.
I don't know if I want the bar to suddenly become a fan tourism hotspot.
Yeah. Good point.
Sorry, that was very necessary.
No, it was. I'm glad that you stopped me for it.
Let's get some cute clay houses.
Oh.
Imagine this episode is just Kiramiki fangirls.
We have tons of money. We should buy stuff.
What do you want to buy?
Pretty wallpaper.
We can buy some pretty wallpaper. Is there anything else in the shop we want?
Banner.
Let's get a Kiramiki banner.
Fun.
Wait, I hope we can afford wallpaper.
Yeah, let's buy some wallpaper.
Let's see. Return. Wallpaper. Oh, it's the nano camo shop, right?
Uh-huh.
Nano camo.
We're not gonna need this money for anything, right?
I don't remember.
No.
Customize at the top.
Walls or table? Walls, right?
Wall.
So we have all of these.
Blue one, the blue. Oh, we're too poor.
This is what it's like to be poor. These are the problems. I do like this
We
one.
didn't need the clay houses.
It's too late. The clay houses are ours. I love this
They're
one.
cute though.
Yeah, they're cute.
I don't
We could
know.
afford the yellow one or stripes.
They're on the wall, next
Yeah, what-
to the right of the closet.
Oh,
Oh, look at
I
that.
see.
That's fun.
I like Kiramiki banner.
Yeah.
Decorations do we have?
We have a Dorothy wall, which we can afford.
Is this Dorothy?
Is it?
I don't know.
It
It
looks
kind of
like
looks like Dorothy.
Click on it, see what happens.
It says click to confirm.
You
wanna-
can't test it? You gotta go with it?
I mean, this is life.
Go with it.
We're clicking.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
you can barely see it.
Funky.
What is happening there? All right, well,
Edgy.
Devil's John something? Maybe at the beginning of the game you can see more of it before you collect all this garbage. Guess we'll never know. All right, so now we're extra broke. Anything else? Rad?
No.
Rad.
Where are the
What's on
tables?
table?
Table. We have bullets.
Oh, we got the best one.
It is pretty
The
good.
squiggle.
Squiggles.
I love the squiggles. All right, off to work, guys. Oh, hey, we go to work at 6:30. 6:45? 6:45.
That's the one.
This
Well, actually, I
this is
think close towards 6.
No, that's
It's-
5:45.
is
Yeah,
it?
it's close. If it was...
Oh yeah, because it'd be 6 if it were all the way up. Okay, so she gets to work. It looks a lot darker out there than, well, I guess in the future things are grim.
It could be it's winter time too, so it's darker.
Oh, you're right. You were really
Yeah.
getting to the bottom of this game, guys.
Yeah. The deep lore.
Saturday, December 31st.
Well, let's see. Gil's in the back getting everything ready. I'll go grab some food I've ordered. They only agreed to work on New Year's if I went to pick it up myself. Are you alright?
I'm scared. Gabby will show up any minute.
Relax, everything will be alright. I can assure you of that. Drink something. Maybe that'll cheer you up.
Maybe.
I'll leave you for a bit, but keep your chin up. If you get through this, I'll give you, I don't know, a hug? Does that work?
A hug?
A big one. A reward for after everything's said and done. Gotta go. You can do it.
Right. Everything's fine.
What's that?
You've been avoiding this for all these years. Now it's time to face it head on. Yeah, everything's fine. Everything will be better after I talk to Gabby. Boss might even give me a hug. I'm okay.
Hello.
Gabby. Come in.
Excuse me?
Welcome to Valhalla. Hey,
Hey.
you talk first.
No, Well...
Some days ago, I got a letter. And even odder than getting a letter is the fact that it was from your sister.
A what? My sister sent you a letter? That's the first I've heard of it. What did it say?
I don't know. I never opened it. At least, not until now.
Huh?
I figured I should read it with you.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's read it.
All right then.
Sorry.
Just that?
Yep.
Wow, that
Glad we
took
casted it.
all that talk about who's gonna read the line. I would have to cut all of this out.
Oh my god.
Isn't there anything else in the letter? Maybe on the back?
This is just like your sister. I spent days worried about this letter, not wanting to open it for fear of what it might contain. I lost sleep and appetite thinking about it. And after all those worries, after all those problems, after all these years not talking to her, she sends me a letter. A fucking letter of all things. And she just says sorry? Sorry for what? For our fight? For not talking all these years? And now I'm fucking pissed. Are you laughing?
Sorry. I just remembered all the times my sis provoked you that way. Like that time when she gave you chocolates labeled 1, 2, and 4 during Valentine's Day. And you were pissed about the lack of a free. Or the time when you left an unopened beer bottle on the table, she sneakily opened it and took a sip. She didn't tell you that she did it and you were confused all day.
She always bragged she knew me like the back of her hand. If the letter was supposed to piss me off like that, I guess she had all the rights to brag.
Maybe she's just being sincere, though. She did express to me that she was sorry no more than one occasion.
She did, huh? You told me she died from localized nanomachine rejection, right?
In her heart, yeah. Instead of a massive rejection that always makes the news, and her case was more focused. They usually amputate or replace the part and call it a day. But organs are different. The condition made her susceptible to transplant rejections.
Not to mention artificial hearts and genetic treatments were out of the question.
Yep. Thing is, apparently she suffered that since she was 18, but kept it a secret from everyone.
Why?
How if I know? I was angry to learn that she hid it. Why didn't she tell me? Was it to avoid warning me? Was she ashamed? What was it?
Wait, how did she live so normally then?
She had to use a serum, shots near her heart every 3 days. Apparently, the serum burns like hell. The shot even left her a nasty mark where she had to apply them.
So the thing near her left breast wasn't a birthmark. And the rejection was it ended up killing her?
The nanomachine rejection was what ended up killing her, but they couldn't find what made her so vulnerable. Doctor said she might have missed a shot, while the shots made her other defenses grow weaker. The condition could have just gone nuts out of nowhere, or maybe it was a blood pressure. Maybe it was a regular heart attack and the rejection acted afterwards. We don't know. She kept it a secret from everyone, so no one knows. Maybe if she told me about it, I could have helped her. Maybe she'd still be alive. Maybe she wouldn't have faced her alone instead of dying in her sleep.
Thinking about what ifs won't bring her back.
Huh?
I spent so much time hammering myself with what ifs after you told me she died. What if I waited to cool down a bit back then? What if I just swallowed my fears at that very moment? What if I had apologized earlier? What if I had given a chance to the Research Institute thing back then? And the amount just increased threefold after I lashed out at you the other day. But today, I realized something. Having such regrets with the dead is a hollow effort. You're alive. You're here. I can make amends with you, but I can't make amends with the dead. can't apologize to her like I can apologize to you right now.
Jill?
Lenore, she's resting now. She's just resting after having that heart condition all these years.
She didn't have to face it alone, though. If only she...
So, let's celebrate her life and achievements. If we're to mourn, let's mourn her together. If we're to honor her, we'll do it together.
Together.
Lenore was a fun-loving person. The best we can do right now is try to lighten up, even if it's only for a moment. I need to ask, though, did she really start to complain about chest pains shortly after I left?
No. She didn't get visibly worse after you left or anything. Everything was actually too sudden. She did complain about chest pains from time to time, but that actually goes way back before you left. Back then, we thought it was just acid reflux or something. Gods, I even blame her death on you. I was just too angry back then, and part of me just wanted to blame on someone or something. And you didn't deserve that. Sorry.
Hey, I'm sorry too, you know. We both have things to apologize for. Don't think too much about it. I should have been mature and not shout at you either, so... Let's just call all that water under the bridge, shall we?
Are you sure?
Of course I am. So, how did you find me exactly?
Uh, Well, have you heard of a message board called danger/you/??
I have, yeah.
Well, truth is that I visit it from time to time. And the other day I read a thread that discussed the bar. And the description of the bartender sounded just like you. Are you mad?
No, not mad. Or like, dumbfounded.
Hey Jill, can you tell me what the problem was back then? What sparked that fight? Weren't you happy with my sister?
Well, back then, I didn't know what to do with myself after I graduated college. I went in and pretty much hated my last couple of years there. It's not far-fetched to think that I only tolerated being there because your sister was with me. Had she stopped supporting my studies, I would have quit right there and then. And then, after graduating, I got a very good job offer that she accepted on my behalf in no time. She kept saying it was the best for me and my future, but I was livid. Why did she have to do that? I hated it. I didn't even know if I wanted to go there, but she still insisted so much. Like she was forcing that burden on me. And then my became our future. And she started talking about marriage.
You were gonna get married?
I don't think we ever took it seriously. It was just something she kept mentioning. I don't think we didn't think about that down the line, but she mostly teased me with it. But the thought suddenly scared the shit out of me. I loved her, but I don't think I was ready for such a commitment, especially considering what she did. I don't know what I wanted to do, but I wasn't going to let her decide such a big thing for me. I mean, she can be really pushy from time to time. Like I said, I pretty much passed college thanks to being with her. And that was partly because she was so pushy. Even if she had the best intentions, she could be abrasive from time to time. And it rained down on me at that moment. She took it upon herself to make that choice for me. What would have stopped her once we'd gotten married? What if she suddenly decided to craft my life to her needs after marriage? I knew her. She would do it thinking it was the best for me. But what about my freedom? My say on the matter?
So that's where you stopped loving Lenore?
No. I never stopped loving her, which is why it hurts so much. But you have to understand. I didn't want to wake up 40 years old and hating my job. Just out of routine, getting used to it. I wanted a break from everything for a while to put my thoughts in order. Regroup myself. Think carefully about what to do next.
I can understand. I've sometimes felt the same, although I'm not even in college. So that's what led to you two fighting, huh?
You know, the word fight makes it sound like we exchanged blows or something. It's all silly when I think back to it. Tragically silly. Maybe I was the one who started the fight, getting all defensive about not wanting to take that offer. Perhaps if I didn't overreact to her arguments about wasting this huge opportunity, maybe she wouldn't have lashed out at me this bad. It could have been avoided if I had just kept a cool head and talked about it with her.
My sister said something like that. I told you she mentioned on more than one occasion how sorry she was about the whole thing, right? Should have listened to her to the end, but instead I kept pushing her. I should have kept a cool head instead of letting my jealousy take the best of me. It was her offer, not mine. I should have stopped projecting myself so much into her. Something like that.
Lenore.
We are quite the hotheads, you and me, my sis.
You were supposed to be the mature one, you know? Play your role correctly.
But why didn't you come back, Jill? Did you end up hating us that much? Did the break include us too?
No, it's just that... Remember when your sister was giving a class and you broke a window? How you didn't want to see her for fear of being scolded?
But my sister wouldn't have scolded you.
But I was afraid. Dead afraid. I couldn't bring myself to face your sister.
But I faced her back then, and I was like 7 at the time. Why can you do it?
It's not quite the same. And in perspective, no matter what reason I come up with, it will never make sense. Everything sounds very stupid when I look back, you know? Not that it makes things easier. I won't ever get to speak to her ever again. It feels bad because it's stupid.
I swear, you and my sister were meant for one another. You both moved on after all that, but neither had the courage to go back and say you're sorry.
And like I said, berating myself over those past mistakes won't bring her back.
I miss her so much, though. We were together all the time, always talking about dumb stuff. I wouldn't call my parents useless, but she was the one I could always talk to. I feel her absence every day. Everything is just so quiet now.
She was an amazing person. Yeah, she was an amazing person. Mourning is fine and all, but we should be celebrating her life. If she was here, she would tell us that there's no fun in sulking for so long.
She told you that all the time.
The same way she told you to stop rubbing things in people's faces. Both figuratively and literally.
Hey, I was 8 back then.
So let's have a toast in her honor, shall we?
A toast?
Yeah, let me get you a drink.
A drink?
Don't worry, trust me. Let's make something to toast Gabby with. Preferably something sweet.
The TV had this super happy, cheery girl in the background while Molly was being all serious, and it kept making me laugh.
Model warrior Julianne, I think, meant to be metaphorical.
Is she underage?
Yeah.
So yeah, something that's not alcoholic, maybe.
Sugar Rush.
Sugar Rush. The
2-1.
Grab this for a sec.
Oh, okay.
Lenore, I know you're watching from the beyond right now. As I give a drink to your little sister. It's obvious to me now that we both meant to make amends at some point. But we never got around to it. I can't apologize to you anymore. But I can, at the very least, make you rest easier. So know that I'll look out for Gabby in your absence. I'll make sure Gabby grows into a fine woman, just like you were. I'll always be there for her. I'll be sure the little brat doesn't face the same problem you and I had.
Hey.
Want to add anything?
I'll always miss her.
Don't say it to me. Say it to her.
That's a bit.
Come on. Just this once.
I'll always miss you, sis. Sis, you idiot. Why did you keep that secret for so long? Idiot. I always told you everything. Wasn't it enough, you idiotic idiot? Hey, Jill, promise me you won't be like that knucklehead, that you won't keep stuff like that to yourself.
Only if you promise the same to me.
And promise me we won't fight.
I can't do that.
Huh?
You and I are both too thick-headed. Sooner or later, we'll clash on some opinion. But what I can promise is that I won't run away like last time. We'll both cool off and talk it over like the adults we are.
I'm not an adult.
Let's face it, you've been more mature than I have.
Hey, did you mean what you said? That you'll look after me?
I'll always be here for you, Gabby. I mean, I'm not Lenore, but I wouldn't dare leave my little sister alone.
Ew. Hey, wasn't this a toast?
Right. For Lenore, faithful sister and girlfriend. Cheers.
Cheers. So, how about this drink? Can I drink it?
Do you like it? Take a sip.
It's not bad.
Why not drink it then? You're with an adult. We might as well break the alcohol taboo here and now.
Right.
And to think back to it, didn't your sister give you beer once as a prank?
Oh yeah, that. It was April Fool's. I should have known better when she offered me an apple soda. I put gum on the soles of her shoes in retaliation. She walked funny and my jaw hurt for the rest of the day.
Yeah, but did you know you got my drink that time?
Huh?
She gave me a beer and it turned out to be an apple soda.
Oh. Did you get back at her?
Well, I didn't hide all the dildos in the house that night, only to find out she knew how to use a cucumber. And as a follow-up, she used that same cucumber in a salad days later. She said, "So do you like eating me for lunch?"
Jill?
I'll tell you when you're older. Or never at all.
Huh?
Hey, Gabby, do your parents know you're here?
They think I'm at Clary's, actually.
Who?
Oh, she's my best friend at school.
And this Clary knows you're using her as an excuse, right?
Of course. How could she cover for me otherwise?
True. Will you go to her house afterwards?
To be honest, I didn't think that far. Maybe I will. I do live in another district, but Clary doesn't live close by, so...
Well, it can't be helped. I live nearby, and the streets aren't exactly safe at night. Why not stay with me tonight?
Are you sure?
I don't live in a mansion, but I'd say it's comfy enough. At least to spend the night.
Sure, I'd love to stay with you.
Great. Hey, does your dad still have that bakery? His bread was really good.
Yep, he opened a second branch last year.
So he's looking to expand?
I think he got into a partnership with a friend in Motor District. The guy saw an opportunity after realizing most of his district had almost no bakeries.
I still remember when your sister introduced me to him. He started shouting, "I knew it! I fucking knew you were a lesbian. Mark one for daddy."
I think he had this bet with an acquaintance of his ever since my sis was 12 years old or so. Dad said sis was into girls, and the acquaintance didn't believe him. He bet a beer on whether he was right or not. That beer bottle is still in the fridge. It's even labeled Sweet Victory.
Your mom and Lenore never made up, did they?
I guess that one wasn't as simple as the said one too many things argument. Mom was always obsessed with high society, and in her circle of friends, a lesbian daughter was a no-no. I'm still on my sis side for that one, though. Mom didn't reject her because of herself, because she herself was a homophobic. She did it because her friends were. To Mom, the opinion of her circle of friends was worth more than her own daughter.
How did she react to her death?
Dunno. Mom and Dad broke up 2 years ago.
They did?
They never got married, so there was no proper divorce. I haven't seen her since August, I think.
Did you two fight too?
No, she just hasn't shown up.
You must have felt alone, huh? I've been there.
A bit, but I'm not alone anymore, thanks to you.
Legitimately don't remember who is the yellow text, so we'll go
Alma?
with... Oh, it is Alma, yeah. Lindsay, that's you.
Huh? I thought there was going to be a party here.
Alma, over here.
Party?
A small New Year's celebration. Want to stay for it?
I don't want a kid to burden.
Don't worry, you won't. You only get a cola for the night, though. No alcohol. It'll give us some time to catch up even more. I can introduce you to some friends. Are you in?
If you don't mind me.
Great. Hey, Alma, come here. There's someone I want to introduce to you.
And then the screen went slowly white.
Too white, too white.
Oh my god.
Fade to white.
Alright, so we can do some commentary over the credits, and then there are the endings that we unlocked after this. Man, I feel like we dove, like, from where we started. I guess we started with Ingram talking about having sex with pets, but, like, there was this good stretch in the middle where we didn't get too sexually explicit, right? Or am I just misremembering? Was it always
Something
cucumbers?
Sex cucumbers for lunch is a bit too much for me.
That's pretty far, yeah.
That's a lot.
I didn't know that was the limit, but it is.
So one of the things that never gets explained, as far as I understand, is the girl in the background. So I haven't looked a lot of stuff up about it. I didn't unlock whatever would have given me more explanatory power for that. But I think it's like a meta character from either another game or the demo.
Well, the sequel comes out soon, so she'll probably be in that.
Well, what did you guys think of the game?
Pretty good.
What?
Music
We never
lovely.
figured out who Alice Rabbit was. We never, like...
I'm pretty
how-
sure Alice Rabbit was Alma.
We never figured... Well, it was never explicitly said. And we never figure out how Boss lost her arm. And we never...
yeah.
There's like so much shit that didn't get
Well, it's
Like,
not a detective
There's a lot of
game.
endings, right? We might find out more.
So you get some endings, but there are a lot of things that don't get like wrapped up. I have some suspicions about some of the stuff. I don't know that it was ever explicitly stated that Dorothy was the Lilim that Ingram uses to like replace his
I'm
daughter.
pretty sure he did. They
Oh,
both
was
said,
it?
like, he said he had a daughter, and she said, this guy keeps hiring me to be his daughter. For, like, the timelines were the same.
I feel like there's more stuff in the background, but I've never like gone down to like make notes and stuff.
Valhalla lore.
Yeah, true. I feel like the game is mostly about like distance from people, right? It really feels like all the themes can revolve around either letting people get close, or like getting close to people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I could have gone on Streamachan's and Dorothy's adventures.
Yeah. Did you have fun? That is the question. Oh, it's shaking.
Did you?
I mean, stuff got really explicit.
Oh, man! I think this is Lenore's sister and Jill.
Yep, I also got to meet a cat. Why did your boss hug you, though?
She's that kind of person. Now let's sleep. You were dozing off back there.
You're right. Good night, Jill. So what do they think we read?
I think it's meant for us to savor the sweet text.
We'll play some more tomorrow. Good night.
Sukaben game.
I know how to say gracias, but I don't know what the next one is.
Revolution?
Oh, all right. Well, there you go.
I don't know what it means. I'm assuming it's somebody's name.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Let's go with that. Let's go with thank you, everyone.
It means
I'm basing
Teddy.
it on context.
It means who?
Teddy. Like a
Teddy. Okay.
Oh, thank you, Teddy.
Thanks, Teddy.
The Teddy made the whole game.
puppy.
True. All right. So we watched the credits. Let's go. Endings. Let's get there. Is it just gonna? Oh, there we go.
We don't get any ending.
Saturday, February 25th. Wow, this is like 2 months
Skip
later.
the home.
I can't believe you actually made me do that sleepover thing.
You didn't have to accept, you know.
Shut up.
I'm having a good time.
See,
Aw.
even Gabby is having fun. Relax a bit.
Yeah, whatever.
You know, Alma, you remind me a bit of my sis.
I do? How?
You always manage to get a reaction from Jill. Sis always said that Jill acknowledging your presence is the best way to know she likes you.
You're talking too much, Gabby.
Aww.
It's different with you, though. With my sis, Jill was more frustrated. Like this one time where she bought her shirt, like a shirt that...
You're talking too much, little girl.
A shirt that said what?
that had a pic of a cucumber on it.
We can never escape.
Oh, God.
Cucumber?
Oh. Ow! Just what are you doing with my hair?
Sorry, it got stuck in one of my fingers.
Seriously?
So I'm a bit like Lenore then.
No, you just remind me of her a bit. Moreover, my sister wasn't as.
As?
Ass. What this girl is trying to say is that with your tits and ass, you could build a Lenore and a half out of the mass.
That just means there's enough to share with both of you. Ew, that's creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're talking too much, Alma.
Nice. Ooh, Friday, January 15th. Is this meant to be a year later?
I'm just skipping around the timeline.
So yeah, the guy had a fantasy about a woman castrated him.
Oh my god.
I tried for an hour to convince him that's a bad idea, and I finally got to him. We finally moved to the bedroom, and it turns out the guy has a weird implant where his testicle should be. It's basically a removable ball sack. I suppose that guy really liked that fantasy and made sure he could live it out properly.
I once saw a guy in the hospital in the emergency room after having been castrated to fulfill a fantasy. I wonder if it's the same guy. I have enough problems with just one, you know?
Just one what?
We're just listening to one of your anecdotes. You told me about the Neo Tijuana thing, and now this. Don't you have a more subdued story? Come on, Joe. You're an adult. You can take that much. Shut up.
Well, last time I spoke with my mom, I asked her the story of her daughter. Turns out her name was Anna.
Huh. And now you pretend it's a surprise? Quiet you.
She fought against nanomachine rejection for most of her life. She even lost a girlfriend she made in the hospital to that same sickness. Apparently, sometime after she got out of treatment, a truck hit her and killed her. But even then, she was amazing.
She was? Eh?
Yeah, she kept up her studies while still in hospital. She was a self-taught honor student. Not only that, but she also ranked among the top 5 candidates in at least 3 college admission exams. She also played the piano and guitar.
Well, being confined to a room does that, I guess.
I mean, fully able-bodied people can barely do half of that. But she practically accomplished all that by herself. And she also beat nanomachine rejection, a disease that only 2% of humans suffer and even less survive. It took a trucking truck to take her down. She was great, and I think I'm sort of like her sister.
Silly Becky.
Honey, did you say something?
I did not.
Weird, I swear I heard someone call me Silly Becky.
Come again?
It's not uncommon for me. But... Oh, did I not?
Yeah, reread it. I think your motorcycle killed you.
Oh, it's not uncommon for me to hear stuff from far away and think I've heard it nearby, but... You're the only one nearby that knows my real name, so it was weird. Oh, well, as I was saying, the back ballsack guy.
August the 27th. I want to take a pause, though. So, okay, was that supposed to be her backstory? Is this
Anna is Dorothy.
the girl that Dorothy replaced, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and she's there because of that story about people with nanomachine rejection, like, staying around somehow?
Yeah.
Oh, so she's like a cyber ghost. Shit.
Sure.
I didn't get the Dorothy ending the first time, so I actually had no idea.
Well, who knew?
Who knew? All right, go ahead.
I guess this is where we part ways, huh? Sadly, I'm bound to this city. I can only falsify my identity effectively around here. I really want to thank you, Chief, for this is the second chance you gave me. If we ever cross paths again,
Bill, we're leaving for like a week and a half or something. Don't be so dramatic.
But
And you're taking care of my apartment. We will cross paths because I live there. The time you spend setting up a useless farewell could be used asking me things about the place. Like where the switches and valves are.
But I already know when that they're in that control panel you made.
But I like talking about the control panel. I'm proud of it. Speaking of obsessive likes, Jill, stop calling Armitage. She'll take care of Floorball just fine.
I'm not worried about him. I'm worried about me. I've never been away from 4 this long. I don't know what I'll do.
You'll do just fine. You did pretty well for at least 25 years before finding him.
Yes, but
We're leaving! Oh yeah, before I forget. I left you a box of condoms on the drawer of in the first drawer of the desk, Gil.
You what?
you what?
Hey, if he wants to bring his new girlfriend or whatever here, I want him to be ready. Oh, but just one condition. If you're gonna fuck like rabbits, stay away from my room. I have too many pics of my Amudo there, and I don't want their eyes soiled.
Emo who?
Little sister.
Then just say little sister.
Yeah, whatever. First stop, Panama.
Alright, here you can now save heart data, loading heart data from the title screen. Alright, so we can start the whole thing over if you guys like. If that wasn't enough for you, we can do it all the way from the beginning. And that's it, that's everything. Those are all the endings that we unlocked. I think there are a couple more.
There's 2 more.
There's 2 more. What were the other endings?
For Helio, and then Stella, and Faye. Sorry.
I'm Helio.
For Helio.
Oh, Verhelio.
That's me.
Okay, sorry.
Oh yeah, it's me, the pompous me.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So those are on YouTube if we wanna, or I guess if our audience wants to find those. I think we earned the ones that we got. Yeah, man, this is a long road to get here. I really appreciate you guys hanging out and recording this with me. I think everybody did a really good job, and I'm really, really happy that we did it.
Yeah, it's been fun, man.
For the
Fun
cucumber.
stuff.
For the cucumbers,
For the
yes.
cucumber.
I'll never forget. Yeah, anybody have any last thoughts or anything that they want to say to the people who are watching this?
Wash your cucumbers.
Wash your cucumbers. That's great advice. When you get them from the store, not even just...
Just all the time.
All the time. Never trust.
Always.
Your
Never
produce.
trust a cucumber.
All right, I think that's a reasonably good line to go out on. Everybody say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.